Hey guys and gals, let's continue on with Andrea's Modern Mansion by Lego Friends. This is set number 42639, contains 2,275 bricks, retails for $199.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Roof Early Review. So, this is booklet 2. What you see here is the first 9 bags. This is what manual 1 covers, including the car that's in the garage. So that's a lot of stuff that we have covered. And today we're going to be focusing on booklet 2. This is the third one I filmed in the same day, so today is December 19th, 2023. This is a pretty good model, and I figure I'm in the mood to build. Let's do it. Took care of some stuff, even cleaned off the camera, because it was about due for an empty-in anyways. Alright, so that's pretty much what it is, and I've been pretty much pleased with the build, except for dinging off for scratched parts, and the set now is sadly at a 7.7. Just because of scratched parts, I dinged off 2 points for scratched parts and some miscellaneous stuff for pieces falling off. Nothing major on that. Alright, so let's see here. We are going to, well, let's find it here. Usually it's the last one. Now we're going to start with bag 10. And somebody turn the topple over there. So I think we're going to be doing bags 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, these are nice. Oh, scratched. See? These are scratched. It's not acceptable. I wonder how many more of these are. I'm just going to say are trashed. I hate to think I'm going to fail the set just because of scratch banged up parts. Usually I fail them when they're like those starter packs that you got to have another course for. Now you may get a set that's a 10 that's not banged up, but I may get one that's, or you may get one that's in worse shape than mine. Let's take a look here. How bad is the door? See, the doors just looks like this is a teething toy. Yeah. See a couple more of those down, I'll ding off more until it stops. Yeah. Let's take a look at these real quick. That's in good shape. Put them over a dark area. Just put them on a dark plate like this, and yeah, you can possibly see some of the pits in there. I don't know why they do that, but they have all the special pieces in their own bags that don't need to be in those bags. I don't know. Yes, I get a little picky on those things, but you know, when you're putting money into something like this, it should not come in damaged. Well, Jay, does it matter? You're going to rip it apart anyways. No, but still, I'm looking at this from somebody who's spending the bucks on it. Do you want it scratched? And those come in dark blue or earth blue. I mean, I wouldn't want to buy something brand new that's all banged up and stuff like that. I paid new for this, and it's all scratched. I'm trying to find another one of those. And we're doing all the little accessory pieces now. We have 5 mini dolls built. So now I'm focusing on getting this one done. I wonder how many more. We only got 9. No, we got 8 bags, so there's going to be at least 3 bags that don't have those in there. Oh, this is the microphone, huh? Goes right here. So what is this, somebody that's doing their routines? This is the nightclub here. We have the toilet bowl. That's nice warm gold too. Alright, so I had to just clean off some of my memory card. I've been kind of going through, rating more videos, make sure that they're free of profanity. I found some, but nothing that's... I don't ever use the F word in my videos, so don't worry about that. The S word sometimes, but the F word definitely not on here. Alright, so this goes here like that. Alright. Okay. Now we're looking for a flat tile with piano keys. Now that light wasn't winking before, but now it's doing it again. The keys go like that. Oh, there's two of them. Usually they have a 1x4 flat tile with those too. Oh, this is a baby grand piano. Oh, speaking of the piano, if you're on our Discord, we always talk about the Venice Beach webcam. And sometimes you can find some pretty colorful things on there. And one of the things we always kind of tease about is the piano. And not the guy who plays the piano on Venice Beach, but there's a... they call it skater music, and it's like a piano, like one of those, like an upright piano that they would use for school institutions. And this piano, though, looked like it's seen better days. But what it was is that, oh wait a minute, am I putting those on wrong? Yes, I am putting those on wrong. They're supposed to go like that. And hold on, I'm confused. Yeah, they're like this. And the piano. Like at 2 or 3 in the morning, the skater kids will go in and tune the piano. And sadly, that piano probably fell to its demise because garbage collections was there, so they probably hauled it off. There's another guy that drags out a baby grand and plays out there on the boardwalk, but those are the piano, that the skater music piano. I mean, I thought, so that's why all the little kids listen to piano music. Skater kids told you to. All right, that's not a bad little piano there, huh? And it was just something kind of fun just to watch on YouTube while you're just... I'll play it sometimes at night because you can hear the waves crashing in the background. And it's kind of soothing to hear. And then, I don't know, last night I heard somebody cussing up a storm. Wow, I don't know what that's for. It's printed. But it's just kind of... I mean, I wouldn't want to be out there on the boardwalk at night. There's a lot of... It's just a lot of... Sometimes there's chaos. Sometimes you just don't hear anybody out there, just the waves. Sadly, and especially where I live at, it's we have a homeless crisis going on, and it used to be very affordable housing, not anymore. That kind of thing. I wonder if that closes. Oh, not really. Thought it would. And we're supposed to tile into there too. I forgot to do that. Whoops, my bad. Well, I will do that now. Because I'd like to get me I'd like to get me live in a different place, and really this place is just too big for me anyways, but there we go. Well, you think they would have done something there, but that's what it looks like. It's not too bad, just kind of right there's kind of ugly. And oh, this is the little pedals for it, and it just rests on these studs here. There we go. So we got the piano in there, and we got to make 6 of these little arch boogers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start piecing this together now. And tonight for dinner, everybody wants chicken again. I said, oh, I'm going to pass on chicken tonight. Chicken! Everybody here loves their chicken. For me, I've already had enough of that. I did mention seafood. They kind of looked at me with the snub noses, and I said, okay, chicken it is. I said, but you're going to cook it. I'm not eating it tonight. The thing I miss about being here alone is I don't have to worry about that. I just made what I want and eat when I wanted, and that was how it was. Okay, so these go over here. Right in this area here. So what I'm going to propose to do, just to save myself some time, is I'm going to put these in now. Like this. So we're just going to build and place them in to keep, so we can keep track of them. Oh, there's going to be a draft in there. That's not cool. But for the most part, you know, I do miss those days, and you know, well, what can you do? And no, I'm not throwing anybody out. But yeah, this set's not too bad of a build. I've been having fun with this one, so we're gonna see if I'm gonna see if I can get it done and reviewed swiftly, and make this the next one I want to get out of here, so I can release it promptly. What I'm going to do is finish up the other ones on the laptop real quick, as I'm using the laptop for editing the builds, and then we'll do it like that. Okay. Okay, take our scratch teething toys, and we're gonna see. Look at that, that is just unacceptable. I mean, my goodness. I'm not even gonna, it's, yeah, that's whoops, somebody fell. That's unacceptable, Lego. Oh. Andrea took a fall off her own mansion. Okay. Now, let's put this together. Well, Jay, now it's free. No, it's not free when I'm spending my time putting it together. It is not free. Alrighty. Well, that takes care of that there. And we need to get another one of these. So using these for the elevator, which is cool. So that's what those are for. And you gotta love the turntable, but you notice I got a lot of space down here. Put that there. A little bit of a nasty hole in the side, but I'm sure you can just wall that off. And then we put some more of the liquish in there. Okay. And now, kind of a long drop in that little corner. You think they'd have a rail or something in there. Oh wow, we got to put a nice fancy rug in here too. Alright, yeah, the surfer accent's starting to come out. Oh wow, dude, that's pretty cool, you know? Imagine me talking like that through my whole videos. Wow, that's totally gnarly, man. Yeah. I used to talk like that. Just imagine me saying that, talking like that. That's what I sounded like when I was a teenager. Kind of cringe now. Cringy. Well, that's a nice color scheme going together. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought maybe we're running out here. Makes a nice pattern for a rug. Well, I fell inside the elevator shaft. Okay, I was going to say, do I have to get the hemostats? Well, all the dolls are just starting to fall off. Safety, there's no safety rails. Okay, now we got to build a piece of furniture now. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. Okay, good. Yeah, these 1x2 bricks that are in medium nougat with the 2 studs, those will come in handy for furniture builds. And now, this must be like a little kitchen sink, or it could be a wet bar, I don't know what we're doing here. Wet bar. Got plenty of radiator grills. I'm looking for a jumper plate to toss in there. Yeah. 1x4 brick with single groove or brick bricks in that color. Now, if you're a guy and you like this set, but you don't like the colors, you can always swap out and put some real colors in there. I could see this being more like a modern mansion for regular figures as well. Just change these out and put more of a modern color to it. Also, they're using these as to cover doors. This color I mostly associate with a doctor's office. Ooh, don't fall. This bag here didn't have really that many small parts. And this goes right in that hole right there, so they're going to hide that. Not a lot of space to get through that little door. You're going to have to walk sideways to get through that. Sometimes I'm always wondering, I forgot to put the mug in there, like what were these sets like before? Did they start these out as this can't obviously be the final. I'm sure this mansion was probably bigger than this. You know, it probably was a lot bigger than what we're doing now. Because a lot of the stuff that I build usually is bigger, and I'm trying to condense it down to where you, the builder, can easily build it without having to hunt for jillions and jillions of parts. Alright. Take the scratch teething door. I've been seeing a lot of people use these half round tiles for the doorknobs now. Alright, well, we gotta put that in there. Obviously that must be the front door. I sure don't like the floor plan of this mansion. I know I've been getting requests for building mansions and stuff, but you know, those are, I don't know if I'll ever build a mansion or not. Well, compared to what people build in their Lego cities, the 1960s home is a mansion. That was a small little house. It was probably like 1,000 square foot back in its day. And the 1960s, no, the 1950s home was about that. 1960s home was 1,200 square foot. That's considered tiny. Unless you're like unless you're single or or it's just you, like a small couple. That's not a bad size for a house. But in the Lego life though, that's big. That's a mansion. Like wow. Actually, these do make good planks. Just a lot of not a lot of space up here. Oh, 1 by 2 by 2/3 plate with bow. Oh no, we're gonna have to put a sticker on that. Ooh. Sticker number 2. We haven't really used the sticker sheet all that much. That right there. Lego, it would have been nice if you just printed that on there. That would have been really helpful. Also, for the price of this set, if they printed this set, would have probably been $300. See, I can't get the stickers on straight on some of these. This is probably like a little chase lounge or something like that. Here, let me put that right. So let's put that behind me for right now so I don't lose it. And then we got a juice box here. That sits right by the pool. Okay. And then we got a couple more door frames. I think this one faces like this. It doesn't really matter. They're just using them probably for supports. And you can tell what sets I'm interested in and which ones I kind of just don't care about, because stuff like this I want to build because I like building houses. So for me, this is like a treat to build this versus building just a spaceship or a cars are not too bad, but just to have some fun with the commentary, these are usually the best. Okay, well, we're getting there. I don't know what this is for. It probably goes on top of that. It's probably like a lattice, maybe pergola or something like that. Used to have one in my parents' old house. You'd walk out the door and you run into this thing with the ivy on the top. It was so, in the summertime it kept that area so cool, especially if you turned on the misters. Alright, you line this up here and you just have this hang over. So that's what this is, like that. Okay. Put that in there to kind of lock that joint together. We're almost done here with that bag too. Ooh. 4x12 black plate. I don't think I have a lot of those in black. Okay, and I was gonna say, we have an extra piece? No, we have this. This goes right here to lock in that joint. And this is what we have remaining, folks, for bag 10, if I can grab it. Alright, moving on to bag 11. This one's got a minifigure in it. Oh, this one's got some medium parts in there, that's good. So after a while doing the really tiny stuff like that gets annoying. See, they put all the transparent pieces in here that are getting scratched up. And this really small stuff, I mean, like that right there. I mean, it's exceptional. There's just a dust spot on that, so that's okay. We'll check them all out here in a little bit. spending more time on bagging than we get to build. Matter of fact, the bags come in better shape than that. All right. Wow. Really? Okay, 6.7 it is. And I'm gonna keep dinging off. I may have to fail it just because of all the scratch damaged parts. Alright, but the build's still good though. I mean, I'm telling you how many of these are scratched. Just take a look at this black brick here. See, this is even scuffed. You know, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. I need one of these. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get on with the figure, the mini doll. And let's see if we can find all the body parts. That comes in blue too, a half. Alright, so there's the head. Found that. Found the wig that the head belongs to. And let's see, a couple of scratches on that. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about regular bricks, but the transparent stuff, it really just kind of shows. And that really shows the quality that LEGO is putting into their product. They spend a lot of time manufacturing really good bricks, and then they just toss them in. I mean, I understand, you know, I've mentioned this a billion times. This is a kid's toy, you know, but... Oh, I don't think I even have a little friend's kid doll. It sounds like it's right above my head. I'm gonna have to go out there and readjust it here. Keep tweaking it until it works. Okay, so she's done. That's kind of cool. Head's big. It's like one of those bobbin heads. Now we're looking for the little bunny that goes with her. All these pieces, and I'm looking for accessories right now. That's where I kind of get you know, a little anxious trying to get it done, and there's the bunny that goes with her. Okay, so she's done. And we can put her over here with her friends. I think it's probably the only child that's in here. And now we're going to be focusing on that. So what I'm going to do now, it's a nice little rug here. Oh, it's a bunch of 1x3s. 1x4 goes here. It's a rug we're putting together, and it's a lot of little pieces throughout this part of the build. So we're going to start placing some stuff together and get it going here, because this is going to be a while. It's like, oh, there's a lot of good parts, like big pieces in here. Now I'm hitting this stuff right now. At least it's got color. It's not a washed out model by any means. Ooh. Almost put that in the wrong spot. That would have not have done any good. LEGO, I need that in tan. Why is it in that color for, huh? You just teasing me with that? Even pearl gold would be fine, but no, I don't have any of those colors. Somebody lost their ink pen. It's something I rarely ever use anymore is pens, because I always do everything digitally now. I never do anything. I don't handwrite anything anymore. Okay. Alrighty, so that takes care of that. And then the next for 276 is a door frame without doors. I have a bunch of door frames. I don't really have any doors, but the 1x4x6, I always buy the oddball colored doors. If I have more doors than frames. And it looks like this is possibly a bathroom. Kind of wish I could play some holiday music while doing this. I've been listening to some of the Christmas music, which is just kind of relaxing. We have a station out here that's playing it 24/7, but a lot of it I'm not really familiar with. I like more of the older Christmas music and then the new stuff that they're playing. And you're gonna have to put a sticker inside that. I need a bunch of these for that grocery store that I have never finished putting together. And that is sticker number 6, which is this one, which is probably obvious. And there we go. Yeah, those are a complete turd to remove. So if you ever want to remove those, you know, I wish they'd make those 6 studs or 6 bricks tall. So we got the sink here right above the mirror that's not centered. And no, I think we got to build the potty next. Found the part for it. Yeah, but it's been wall-to-wall reviews, like just hardcore, just doing reviews. And I have not had a chance to even work on my own stuff. Like I have building guides that I got to get going. That's probably why part of me wants to get these done, so I can work on the fun stuff, you know, stuff that I want to work on before I have to go back to work in about 2 months. The potty goes there. And then now we put the doors in here with the dark blue doorknob with the open window that everybody can see you. Okay, right there. Kind of like a cramped little bathroom. That's something you'd see like in one of my travel trailers. Even those have more room, but no, I mean, I must not be looking at it differently here. Okay. Black roller skates. Oh, it's a car. That's kind of cool. It's a purple car, but it's rolling off already. I think it's, and then, yeah, so these are shelves then. Must be a kid. It must be for the little girl's room. That's kind of adorable. Oh, those won't go together. These I'm getting confused with the 1x2, so I'm going to start pulling these out because that's all I've been finding in here at this point. I'm looking for just 2 regular 1x2s. And we're not done with the bookshelf yet. I thought we were done. No, we're not. Okay, that's in silver metallic. Is that a new piece that they brought out? Oh, it's one of these. Well, everything's starting to fall off this little shelving unit, so be careful. Lego, I can't ding any more points off these. I don't want to give it a 0 because of all the scratched parts. Jay, you're hard, yeah. There we go, magic wand on there. And anything else that goes on there? Okay, that goes right here. Do I have a minute? How does that go in there? Okay, it goes like that. And we have a bit of an offset there. Is that correct? No. Oh, you know why? I forgot to put some pieces in at the bottom of that. That's why. There was supposed to be a brick down there. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. See how this is all falling apart? This is a 6.7 now. It's just flaking apart. Putting all these, to keep putting the same parts back on her. That's where I'm dinging at. Okay, this is not supposed to go there. It's supposed to be like that. There we go. And before anybody chimes in and goes, it's a skill issue you have. No. When you put something on, it should be fixed unless its intention is to fall off. You know. Maybe it's meant to easily pull off the shelf, I don't know, but when I'm building it, I should not have to fight it. Because fighting with accessories, it just degrades the build down. A lot of these right here. I've been pulling these out, but I haven't been, like, here's a regular brick, so I'm setting that off to the side. There's a bunch of these. I'm looking for an inverted that goes there. Okay, now we're going to proceed back on here. I'm glad I pulled that out. Not sure what goes here. Maybe it's accessories. See, I'm still pulling these goofy things out right now. There's another one of those regular ones. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing? My bad. Like I said, I don't really know sometimes when I'm doing these. I just, the camera wants to, or the thing. All right, I have to move it. All right. I mean, at least this is very colorful. Ooh, at least it's very colorful. It's not boring by any means. It's just the only thing that's dragging this set down right now is the scratched parts. That's the only thing. Oh, that's kind of neat how they use these round pieces for legs. There must be a little desk or something. This probably goes right here, I bet you. I don't know, that's kind of sloppy there. Well, we got to put a sticker on that. What number? 26. That right there. It's a little drawing of it's like a puppy dog. With blue clouds. Lego would have had that printed. That had made a great piece for a mock. There we go. And then this right here. And then that ink pen that we saw that somebody lost. Oh, there we go. So it's a purple ink pen, but I don't see anything purple written on that page. Maybe the child was naughty and threw all her crayons around. Those the crayons around the room. That's one thing that this room's missing. Where's all the scribbles on the lower part of the door and stuff? Okay, we need a sticker number 19. That right there. Like, where's all the scribbles at? Because the kids like to scribble all over everything. All right, I got to check something. Hold up. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, what size do we need on there? Oh, okay. I was wondering what we were doing here. I was looking for a 2x4, but no, it's a 2x3. Oh, Lego, no. That's a nice dark blue, earth blue tile. I'm going to have to put a sticker on that. Well, that's lame. That's sticker number 7. Am I reading that right? Oh, sticker number 1. We just put number 1 on there. Okay, here's a typo right here. You're looking for sticker number 1, right? But that's sticker number 9. Lego, you got a typo in your book. Do I report that to the land? No. You know why? I'm not getting paid to revise their work. I'm just reviewing the builds. We've gone through a good chunk of this sheet so far. So we're doing a lot of that there. But they're not like I'm putting sticker on a sticker. We're not just caking them on like constantly here. It's very subtle. It's, you know, it's not like you're doing them all at once. So it's not like it's horrible, because that's where it gets kind of boring. Going to make some kind of grandiose headboard. Huh. Oh, you know why I'm not done with it yet? They're showing the headboard like that. White pieces again. Now I see why a lot of the younger kids want a white mansion, because that's all we see now. I don't know, the mansions out here are not white. A lot of them are just tan. Well, they're adobe style, but not a place I would feel comfortable living in. Careful, that's really kind of flaky. I don't know what that is. Okay, and it goes right here. There we go. That takes care of the bed. Next to the bed, we got a windowless frame. Okay. And a bunch of pieces we're going to have to put on it. Alright. Of course, they show it in a call out, but we're too smart for that. It's almost getting dark outside. It's like it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Very seldom you ever hear me do a build at this time of the day. Yeah, I gotta crack open the Scrooge or the Christmas Carol movies. We always watch that during the holidays, and just something to watch. And it's on DVD because I'm the only one that has access to the media servers, because nobody wants to watch it on the iPad. We always want to watch it together, and to watch it on an old black and white TV, most people don't like that. I want to watch it on my big TV. I don't. I just want to watch it and enjoy it. Does it really matter? The movie's in black and white anyways. Why do we care? Yeah, but I want to watch it on a big screen. Well, how'd you do it when you were a little girl? You watched it on a little TV. You didn't watch it on a big screen. Make some buttered popcorn. Turn on the old Predicta. It depends. Some predictors are kind of rare. So I rarely ever watch anything like that on. They say that for something special. Maybe just turn on the old Philco or the Motorola and just watch it on that. Okay, we got to take one of our teething toys. Matter of fact, that was one of these was really scratched. I'm hoping it gets stickered up. You got to put a bunch of these little claw pieces on there. You know why we're putting the claws on there? That's the kit. That's to keep Leo from climbing through the window at night. Put some barbed wire around that young girl's room because Leo will come in there. And I gotta have a little humor with these. Alright. I can barely even get my finger in there. I'm not even gonna attempt it to really make sure this is pressed down in there. Alright. Oh, we forgot to put the claws on this one. This one's the one that's all the teething toy here. The really scratched one. Maybe Leo's trying to rip that window open. I thought they both were going to have little spiky things to keep the boys out, but I guess not. Oh, there's a piece on the bottom. See, I do this sometimes in my building guides too. It just saves, instead of doing two separate steps, sometimes I'll do it like that. It just saves time writing the booklet up. And it just does wonders here. And we got the transparent clear things. These were actually in mint condition. Yeah, we're at a 6.7 so far right now. That's kind of weird having two little windows right there. I bet this is going to go up here somewhere. I think it's going to go right here. Wait, did I make a mistake? Yes, I did. Those are not supposed to go there. You're supposed to put them on this, then set it on there. And we got that new type of orange. Even that color scheme goes together very well too. Okay. That goes there. You know, where's all the security cameras at, huh? Yeah, it's kind of sad out here now. You don't see a lot of holiday lights anymore. No Christmas lights as much. What I was told, more and more people just can't afford to run the lights. If they do, they just turn them on for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and that's just kind of a bummer. I always used to family and I used to pile in the car when we were little to go look at lights. There's a big old hole in there, wow. And we used to look at lights and stuff, but those days are sure kind of going away fast. We're going to put vaulted ceilings in the bathroom with the missing wall. Well, at least we got a roof on it to keep the rain out, huh? At least it's protecting us, but not protecting everything else. I think we did good because we just have some little tidbits remaining here for bag 11. Yeah, that's not too bad at all, huh? Alright, bag 12. Looks like small stuff in there. And, whoa! I see some goodies in there I like. Hold on. We don't have any goofy mini dolls to build, but I'll show you. I will show you. Look, we got these garage door pieces in this orange color. Cool, never seen those in that color before. Oh, we got another one. Oh, and some transparent pieces that go in the window frames. Lego, nobody's been chewing on those. I was expecting those to be all scratched up. That could be good for a... I don't know what you could use those for. Yes, it's a lot of small pieces now, so we're going to have a lot of fun with this. And we're still working on, let me push this right here. We're still working on this right here. We're working on the second floor on that now. And you're going to need a lot of radiator grills. So just start slinging those in there really quick. I think that's most of the build right here is just these. And go about 4, and then we need this plate here. It goes right there, and then we'll continue back around. It's to keep you from slipping on the studs. No, maybe it's to keep you from tripping. Oh, you trip over those too. What am I saying? The minifigure legs, even the mini dolls have... Well, no, the mini dolls have rounded oval-sized feet. The minifigures have square feet. Maybe it is possible their toes would get caught in there. But it's better than tripping over those studs. Alright. Could be an outdoor patio too. Yeah. A yoga mat. You know, yoga's always pretty good. Sometimes I'll do it just to kind of slow down my day. We got to make 9 of these. Where do they go? Okay, I see. They go in here. You know what'd be easier though? Let's make it into a column first. I know one of the Christmas gifts my parents got me is a stand for my iPhone. It's like a desk stand. So it'd be a lot better than sitting it on the floor. I don't know if it'll work on something like this. She just saw it and thought I would use it. I said, oh yeah, I could use something like that. I want to get the one on the tripod, but I need to find a clamp that goes around that I can screw on the thing. Ooh, these come in yellow too. Oh, cool. You can mix those up and have a rainbow garage door that rolls up and down. But yeah, it's like, well, that would come in handy. That would be a lot of use there. Something she just found on sale. I'm like, yeah, I could always use that kind of stuff. Because I could also use it for filming videos for TikTok too. I've been thinking about getting into TikTok. All I got to do is get the messy broccoli hair and I'm ready to go with that one, but I don't know. I'll just keep more of my, well, when I get it cut. Right now it's flippy, but maybe just do the whole military style gig. Maybe we may get that to catch on. Tell all the kids to get their high and tights. So I got to make 3 of these. This would be easier if I put this in as a column. I can't even pick that up. Now I see why some of these guys have the really long nails. I noticed that even in the electronics community too. A lot of these guys, they have the long fingernails. I'm like, you don't need to go look for hemostats. They're already there on your hands. I think my mom must be up or something because I hear Christmas music playing in the other room. And as much as I'd like to have Christmas music in here, the record companies have screwed that up once again. I know there's royalty-free music, but I'd have to pre-screen it, see if it's something I'd like, so it puts me in the mood. Even contacted the creators of Muzak, and they're like, "Oh no, you can't use that. You have to pay for a license." And I thought, well, okay. All right, so we need 2 yellow and 2 orange. Those are cool. And oh, there's the other orange. They're just using them for little dividers here. Before we can put those in, let's put these tiles on the top. See, I almost forgot those. So bags, whatever. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing on here. I won't know until we get to that point of what bags do what. This looks like they put the louver side here. But that's kind of loose on top, huh? Am I putting that even in right or no? That doesn't make sense. Why do we have a gap there? Let me take a look. You know, I think I did that backwards. We're going to take a look here and find out. No, that's where they want it at. And the ones are right below the window. So these are just tacked in. Wouldn't they have had that up there? Then you would have got an even fit in that. Well, I'm going to leave it. I'm inclined just to leave it the way they had it. I mean, it's an interesting way to use the garage door pieces. I have a bunch of these that I don't really ever use. Well, this is already proven to be a challenge with big fingers. Oh, this one's not quite going in there. There we go. See if I can get these to line up a bit here without them falling out. Pretty cool, huh? And after that, let's make the 2 black ice cream cones first. These go here, so there must be something that attaches down here. I have to leave it like this. This would be easier for you to see the viewer. Alright. I mean, we're almost there. We just gotta figure out what all that's for. Maybe those are the bars to keep the boys out of the room, huh? We have no clue. All right, let's set this off to the side here. And let's start building this up here. We need a 1x12 for that. The crude commentary is free. There's some out there who charge for these style of videos. Like they'll make you pay because it's considered a behind the scenes deal. And for me, well, it doesn't any good. What am I filming these for? I'm filming these just for fun and for you to see the build process of the sets, you know. So it wouldn't do any good if you have to pay to watch that. So why would I do that anyways? And then that's not what I needed. I need the slope. I bet this is going to go right here. Wow, we didn't use any 1x4s. We used 1x3s and 1x1s. Probably didn't want to use up another part lot. I've even done that too. As long as it's nothing structure, which that's what this here is. Oh, they leave that out. Ooh, boy, that just disintegrated when it fell. Oh, wow, one more time that happens, I got to ding it down a bit more. It's already failing as it is for such a beautiful build. Maybe I don't want to do the interview with these guys after all. I would be like, well, how would you rate our set? Honestly, let's say I stop now, it'd be a 6.6. Well, why is such a low score? It'd be like, because all the parts I got in it were scratched. Oh, well, we can't help that. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I put that piece, that's not supposed to go in there. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to talk to your control team and tell them to start packing it a little more carefully. Okay, there's something that goes there. Okay, goes like that. All right. Oh, okay. You're going to have to work this thing in very slowly here. Notice how I'm taking my time. Take your time. And this probably just has a piece that goes above there. Alright. Matter of fact, this goes here. And then we're going to go right across the top with this. So that's what they did. So these right here fit right in here. So yeah, that doesn't come out at all. But this is not going in all the way here. It's kind of buckling. Maybe it is, and I'm just not looking at it right. Okay, now this is where it's going to get kind of risky here. Flip that back over for you to see that better. I'm just going to start placing the tiles in here. As far as for spacing these things, does it really matter? Well, it depends. Obviously, the lighter color is going to go here, dark. And we got the darker orange. Yeah. Wish we had those many shades of gray, though. Would have been nice. There we go. Kind of cool. And yeah, I was right. It goes right on this spot right here. Now, I don't know where these went. Or did I just skip a step? Okay. They go right here. Let's put those in real quick. And now this goes right up here. This is modular. This is probably the only piece that you could build without even have to have any assistance with it. Well, that's if I can get it to press down on there. Now, how am I holding that in there? It's kind of hard. This thing's just kind of clunky here, and it's bumping into the wall. So I'm just trying to pinch the corners. I'm not trying to, by all means, trying to really push that down. See, that car is just kind of a pain. it just wants to fly out of the garage. I'm just checking in here, make sure the joints are really pressed in. And yeah, so far, well, I'm going to have to tip it up at this point. You can't see what, well, maybe I can slide it forward. Well, let's keep these up here. I don't want to lose them, but that's what it is up there. And so far, it looks pretty, it's colorful. It's not, this is not a dull set by any means. Okay, we're going to wrap up with 13. I'm getting a little hungry. And well, I forgot to hit the phone recorder, so you're going to notice a difference in audio quality. All right, so dump all that out. This one's got a lot of small pieces. Ooh, I could use those. And more glass pieces. Uh-oh, how much more are we going to ding off, Lego? We're already at a 6.6 already. And here I'm enjoying the build, and it's still failing because of this the quality control. I mean, I may change my mind later on, but it's just for my notes. Okay, we also need this thing here, so that tells me, yeah, clinky clinky. We're going to be working right here. First, we got to get done with our mini dolls. So start pulling out all the teething toys. Oh yeah, look at all that. That's really scratched. I thought that was dust, but no, those are scratched. All right, look at that. See any more of those, I'll ding it down more. All right, that's good. Those should have been packaged in there. If they at least package these in their own bag with these, I don't think it'd be too bad, but these Lego, if it can cut a hand, I'm sure it'll cut that glass up and scratch the living daylights out of it. Okay, so we're going to work right here. And I got to find the mini dolls now. Found the head. What's her name? Oh, I don't even know what to do with the box. She's the bright red-headed one. Mia. We've seen Mia or Maya? Maya, whatever. We've seen her around a couple of times. Ooh, bright green frames and dark green. Cool. So the one thing I've noticed though about this set, other than the scratched up parts, you're not short on colors at all. You got a lot of colors with this set. So you're not just short on the colors. What is her pants? Orange? That should be easy to find. Except she's got a smartphone in her hand. I'm going to have to spend time digging through all the tiles for that. Just get her that right wig. She'd look like the girl from that restaurant. There you go. Is that the phone? Oh, okay. Another smartphone. What is that, an Android? Oops. And she's just got that in her hand. She's just ignoring the phone. And we'll put her over there. Yeah, you didn't see her. Let me put it back over here. That's one thing bad about these taller sets, because I have to keep raising the camera up. Ooh, yikes! There's a lot of tiles coming up. We're going to be working right there, which is pretty much right, almost right in the center. Let me, since I readjust it, let me make sure it's focused for you. Okay. Okay, so these pieces here are pretty cool. You can see it better on a black background, because you can do all sorts of mosaics with these. These are great for mosaics. If you're really heavy into making mosaics or making mosaic floors, there you go. If you can get those in the right colors, it look like like linoleum tiles your grandma would have in her house back in the 60s and 70s, maybe 50s, we don't know. That color scheme goes good pretty well. So I like seeing new elements, and I always get the things, well, I'm an AFOL, I don't like these new parts. You don't have to use them in your builds. You can build old school if you want. Nobody's telling you you have to use these newer pieces in your own custom creations. You know. For me, yes, I'll be ordering some of those. They make great rugs. Because step 340's got a lot of parts going here. You know, that's how I'm just setting those in there now because they're easy to find. Okay, it goes like that. And coral is such a cool color to use. You know, one time my hair was that color, really close to that. Girls liked it, but my parents not so much. I was into all those bright colors. And you got to get the attention, right? Now as an adult, I see some guys or even kids just with the wacky hair colors. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know, it's better than the browns and the blacks that you'd always see. Now everybody's got the crazy colors. And two, it's better to get it out of your system now. Like sometimes I'll look at something and thinking, oh man, I'm got too old, I can't do that anymore. I have to be more professional. And I'm missing one more little round tile in here. There it is. Nice rug there. Okay, we're just building up above the elevator. At least it's got a functioning elevator. I have to give it that much credit there. Alright, so we're going to have to be careful. Oh, okay, no we don't. There's just 3 of these you just have to use here. We got to have the elevator go up. Oh, we must have bottomed out. How far does it go up? I'm sure there's a knob you're going to be able to turn. Well, we can't go any higher. It'll fall off. So if you're on the 3rd floor, you are stuck for a while until I get to that point. All right. Okay, so now we're going to be focusing on this side here. Right there. Jay is putting together a girls set. Does it say girls on the box? I still get those comments on here from time to time. That's for girls. I'm like, no, it's not. It doesn't say it is. Don't ruin my build experience. Today, it's for adults. I will get that sometimes. You know, Lego's for kids. Really? I don't know. It's for adults today. And how many people watch this also build along with their children, too. Okay, so it hooks in there and right there. So that's pretty sturdy in there. So far, it's looking pretty good. I think that's where that goes. And there's a yellow stud. Oh, I see. There's a bunch of them that go here. Must be the little lights. Sometimes you'll see the little lights on the top of the railings on the decks. We don't have decks out here. Is there one or there's 3 of them? Where's the 3rd one go? Oh, right here. It's a little higher than the other ones. Alright. Okay. Okay, let me get the teething toys. This one really is just bad. Okay, they sit right on top of that now, huh? Have the draft in there. Wait. You know what? I made a boo-boo. This is supposed to go there. Okay. They fixed it right up. step 346, and it's a sub step here. We got to make 6 of these just like we did down here. So you may not see what I'm doing totally here, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, I'm keep pulling those out, so I'm going to set those off to the side there. And if I find any more, I'm just going to start preparing a lot of these now. I'm looking for some gray angular headlight bricks. So you're using these to correct an offset. And these go here. That's if I can get them in the right place. Now I got to build them up. So what I'll do is I'll just start pulling out parts, and when we get a complete one, I'll stick them there. And we're just going to start continuously building up here, and if I can't find them, then I will do it. I'm just trying to pull out the parts. And until we get enough to complete a whole one here, and then we'll stick it up there. So you got to make them. You got to make 6 of them. So it's going to be a while. And you know, one of the things I grade on is repetitious. You know, is this repetitious? Not really. You're not doing them one after another. I did a set. It was a good build, but it was very repetitious build. And sometimes it's needed for it, but you do too many repetitious steps, the builder is going to get kind of bored with it real fast. Like, oh, we're doing 7 of these, and each build takes like 5 minutes. So that's pretty much what it is, and you're like, okay, when is this going to end? I'm tired of working on it, stuff like that. I want to get back in and watch the news here in a bit. I don't even know what time it is. Yes, I have pierced ears, but what do I not wear? I don't wear a watch. Oh, there it is right there. Some of those guys are like, you have pierced ears. Yeah. What do you got on your wrist? A wristwatch. And it's 5:02, so I'll have this done probably about 5:15. I don't want to be reminded of the time. Okay, now we're back on the inside again. The inside of this doesn't look too bad, huh? It looks pretty fun. I really want to see what this looks like all assembled, though. And like I said, I could readjust my ratings later on. If this was a collaborative build, I wouldn't be dinging off so much. But it's got a working elevator. These things are sharp, so be careful. Okay, there you go. Kind of flimsy there. We don't have the rest of that. And stick that there. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be playing with this elevator and just snagging the idea up for their own creations. Alrighty. You know, with these type of divider things, you can actually make your own in different sizes too. Alright, step 351, a bunch of stuff up here. So I'm gonna have to move this a little closer here to me. Maybe 2 of those. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm not gonna lie though, this is keeping my interest and it's bright and colorful. So whoever's gonna get this set, you're gonna be in for a really fun experience here building this. Especially if you're into the Friends stuff. You're not shortchanged on color on this one, folks. This is really good. I mean, I'm enjoying this one here. Even if this was just small, I enjoy the fringe sets for the most part. They're just fun to put together. Okay. But I think at the end of the day, though, Lego's mostly, really focused on, in terms of reviews, did the set keep the interest of the builder? Now, remember, I'm looking at everything from a view of an adult. And for the most part, it is keeping my interest, and that's the one thing I think they look for. Okay, there's a stud that goes right over here. You know, today was supposed to be raining, and it didn't really rain all that much. It just lightly sprinkled. Or it may rain earlier this morning. I didn't really look, but it's the rain out here was kind of a joke. Okay. Like I said, I know a lot of people back east who hate the rain because they have to live in it and stuff. But out here, when it rains, we all get excited, just like back east, like in New York and New Jersey. They get excited when there's a sunny day for a whole week, 6, 7 sunny days out here. We get excited when we see clouds in the sky. It's like, oh wow, those things are cool. Hope they stay around for a long time. And next thing you know, they float away and the sun comes back out. All right, and this goes right up here. Can you still see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. It goes on that plate there. I really was, wait a minute, something's missing here. Or is that just not going in the right way? Let me rotate this thing around here. This is supposed to go here, and it's supposed to attach to this angular plate, but it's not even lining up. It's kind of just going off center, but I cannot get that to line up for the life of me. There we go. I had to look at it differently. There we go. Now it's lined up there and there. Okay. Oh, yuck. We got 3 stickers in a row. Yuckaroo. We got to put them on transparent parts, too. Oh, that is going to get ripped off. Okay, first let's build the frame. I can always use these. I use 3 different colors of frames. And they're asking me to put stickers on that. Oh, Lego. Let's start with the big one first. We're going to go 4, which is this. So you got that cool that cool printed piece, and what am I doing? Covering it up with a sticker. So it looks like there's some kind of family photos. Well, this piece is kind of scratched, so I can never get these things on square on these type of parts. They show you putting them in the frames first, then shove the stickers on. I found that to be very hard for me, so I do it like this. So that's that. And now we need sticker number 13 for the next one. These are white, and which I can never pick up because my nails are gone. We need sticker 13 for this right here, which would be, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to put on, and there's still a lot more frames to heavily saturate with stickers. I could just use some hemostats to put the stickers on too. See, that's kind of crooked. These should have been printed Lego. I'm going to ding this down to a 6.5. Because if I'm fighting this, I know some kid is going to fight it just as much as I am. I know some kid's going to be like, oh, I can't put these on there. I got to watch Jay's video, make sure I'm doing it right. And I'm telling you right now, yeah, you're doing it right. It's just hard. Next sticker is 12, which is that one there. I have that light on this shows it is cool, but it is actually in warm. I was looking at it on the viewfinder. It's like, man, it shows it as a cool light. That's cold. That's warm. There you go. And this goes right here to hide this. I think there's another one that goes there too. And that's exactly what we're doing now. I'm going to build another one of those. And yes, I don't like putting stickers on my parts. I just hate it. Because these could have been perfect for other mocks. So you want me to put this in first. But putting the sticker in on that after I put that in there is really bad. And we need sticker number 14. Yeah, see now this is starting to get boring. Because all I've done is I'm placing like 5 stickers on it one time. Like that. Then we got to put one in here. This one's in pristine condition. Well, we're going to have to sticker that up. Sticker number 3, which is that one right there. I think these friend stalls would be better off in one of my houses. It's not all stickers. It's the real deal. Okay, after that's done here, I'm going to have to decorate all this up here. And more stickers! We got a bunch of stickers all coming up in a row. I mean, we might have this whole thing cleaned off. So, we're almost done. There's not a lot of parts left. There's just very few pieces, right? We got stickers galore coming up. It's just stickers. It's going to be a while. And I'm missing one window frame. Oh, there it is. And this right here. Yeah, I mean, it's sticker. It's Stickerama. I thought, oh, we're almost done with this, right? Wrong. More stickers. It's just, ugh. Okay, which one is this one here? 15. And that one there. With some so somebody graduated from college, probably. Graduated from the sticker school. Placing stickers on parts. Okay. Put that there. No, folks. You are not done yet. More stickers. Yeah, you're going to be really sucking this down in bag 13. Bag 13 is the unlucky one. Because, let's start with 14 first. Because we're here. 14. Looks like it's just some kind of awards. Put them on these. I know some of you said put them on a bigger brick like this. We're going to do that. I mean, kind of hanging over a little bit, but I'm going to be ripping all that off when I'm done reviewing it anyways. You really can't see what I'm doing. I'll set it there. Alright, sticker number 23. Like that. I can't remember who it was, but thank you for telling me about sticking them on the bigger pieces. It makes it a lot easier instead of trying to hope I don't get my hands all jiggly. Well, we found the burner to the stove. Sticker number 18. For $200, you shouldn't have to put stickers on this. And I'm trying to find where that went. Alright. Alright. Bet that goes there. Finally. It wouldn't be bad if you're using those in the hall of a nice classic home, but it just doesn't, you know. Stickers weren't too bad up until this point. Now they're getting pretty bad. And then this piece goes right on the top here to lock all that together. And you're going to have to wiggle that in a bit. Okay. This should have been brought out maybe into the 2 studs. Looks more like a dollhouse than anything else, and we're almost done. We're on the last page here. The question is, how much did I mess up on it? I wanted to check something here. Well, it's hanging over, but here I can't really tell if it's hanging over or not. So if you have access to the digital building guide, the one with the 3D thing that makes your tablet into a hot plate, yeah, you may want to use that because it may help you out on it here. Does that go right there in the middle? Yes, it does. All right. And we only have 2 pieces remaining. Not too bad. Now, for the summation of thoughts. Well, before we start that, what is that? Something, I can't remember his name. Let me get the box here. I can't wait to put that guy together. The girls are going to have a lot. The girls are going to rip him apart. Jaiwan, that's his name, if I'm pronouncing it. Yeah, the girls are going to tear him apart. Okay, summation of thoughts, and so far it is keeping my interest. It builds nice, bright, and colorful. The only thing is it's not modular, so you can't just build pieces and you all put it together. I wish it was. And the second thing is heavily scratched up parts, which ding this thing down to a 6.6. I mean, I've never seen this many scratched pieces before in my life. But the score is not definite yet, not until I do the final review. And for the most part, though, it's not too bad. Now, let's get everything prepared for the photo op. We'll put the car back in the back here so I don't have to mess with it. And we'll put everybody in different locations this time. I like to just decorate them as I go. And we still got him in the donut. All right, you want to sit, huh? Here. Stand there and don't do anything weird. I don't want to put anything up here just because it's easier to deal with the photo. Romeo, where's my Romeo? That's what it kind of reminds me of there. She looks more like a mother than anything else. We got the little kid, the kid figure. We'll put her on the steps here. Well, she's going to be kind of a one that's going to fall down. We're going to put her down here. She's only in by 1 stud. These other ones have 2 feet. So here we got the star of the attraction, Mr. or Mrs. My Bad. We'll put her teddy bear there. Miss, I forgot her name now. Andrea, okay. I had to look at the box. We'll put her standing on the seat here. And that's it. Yeah, so except for the really bad scratched up parts in this model, I'd say it's a really good build so far. It's bright and colorful and it's keeping my interest. Even as an adult male, it's not boring. it's not a boring build at all. Tell me what you think of the set so far. Let me know.